About game time, bring the pain time.
After a season like that, it all feels kind of meaningless, right? MP, you're about to go off.
They can't stop you! They can't stop you! Now it's done, MP! Let's go, MP! Go to work! Let's go! Let's go!
Fans, a reminder to come out with the water bottle promotion. Every fan will receive a Grizzlies logo water bottle.
Hey, if you're at our next giveaway game, you're going to have a so make sure you got your ticket, and we'll see you there. Ready for even more Grizzlies action, Ryan?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Thanks to Skylar Cole for that stirring rendition of our national anthem. And we'll be right back. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets. Then on Wednesday, they'll head back home to host the Miami Heat.
And for that game against the Nuggets, that one, the 7th on the season for them. The team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The athletic front court pair, Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Curry is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center filling out the middle. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Cole is out there with Williams. And it's Jackson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. And so I expect to see them keep the intensity up. So we should be in for a fun one.
Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Morant. Here's Mr. Clutch. Playing Portland, he was nearly unstoppable. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Just 2 to shoot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. Nice defense from Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Morant with the steal. Floats one. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Wiggins outside. Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
Morant outside. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 5. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Well, Morant knows his teammates rely on him to find them. Terrific pass right there.
To the middle. And Kuminga throws it down.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Here's Morant. His last outing, 16 points for him. So Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. From the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those 3 outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those 3 guys. That's a great base for the future.
Here's Morant. After the made shot from Mr. Clutch. Ball kicks to Bane. From the top of the key, it's hauled in by Jackson Davis.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Mr. Clutch, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Bol. The Warriors making the shot. Jackson passes to Bane. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. Misses the 3.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Curry, that's good.
Well, look, this is how you want to start every game. 5 for 5. Come on.
To halt the run, and it's Morant missing.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Kuminga, screen on Morant. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Pick by Kuminga. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Kuminga. Clock at 6. Mr. Clutch. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. For Memphis, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Warriors shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Number 3, taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Mr. Clutch. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
take a look at the numbers for Mr. Clutch. Coming off a terrific season, almost 3.5 steals and 8 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Now here's Jackson. Still yet to score. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Outside, Bain.
And you know what, call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against the Trailblazers really lit up the floor. He dropped in 38 points, and as usual, he orchestrated the offense with superb passing. One of the great performances I've seen in all my years, and I really mean that. Back to you guys.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
He gets that one.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
Here's Mr. Clutch. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mr. Clutch has got 8 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pass to Bain. A three-pointer, no good.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Portland Trailblazers.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage. He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. Morant with it. 1:58 left in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. You can see, and Coach, you can feel Ja Morant's star power, and his presence on the floor is such a factor. It affects the game.
Yeah, it sure does, and it even affects the energy in the building. His play is so dynamic, athletic, energetic. I mean, you can't sit and watch a Ja game. He's going to get you on your feet.
He is one of a kind for sure. Here's Mr. Clutch. He's got 8. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Anderson. Some nice passing by Golden State. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Fields checked in for the Warriors. .133 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Clark. Outside, Bain. Clark, a screen on Heel. Bain finds Smart. Now Bain. Shot clock at 6. Jackson with the screen. And Desmond Bain with the 3.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Warriors leading by 12. 58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Mr. Clutch, guarded by Smart. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Anderson. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Karis LeVert comes in for Bain. completely new 5 on the floor.
Get in there.
Two minutes now played in the second quarter. We've got Brandon Clark. John Morant, he's out there with Karis LeVert. And there's Jackson, and it's LaRavia in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And again, no good by Golden State.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Clark sets a screen for LeVert. And there's a whistle that goes on Mr. Clutch. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Grizzlies. Jackson Jr.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Wow, Jackson Jr. lightning quick.
Warriors leading by 5. Pick by Kuminga. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Kuminga. Matthews dishes to Wiggins. Here's Mr. Clutch. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Morant with some nice D. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. It's the crossover, and that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And this is what's so special about Morant's game. His mobility and his explosiveness.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Stan, I could talk about coaching with you from morning till night, but what's the most difficult part of coaching that maybe the average fan doesn't know about?
Well, there's probably a lot of things like that, Kevin, so I'll just give you one. When you're coaching a star player who's on the decline a little bit, in his own mind, he's still that guy he was in his best years, but you have to limit his role, not get him as many shots, things like that, and there can be some tension, and it's with a guy that you have huge, huge respect for.
That's a great example. Coaching an aging star. Very different. And that one, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Mr. Clutch. Guarded by Morant. Over in the corner, Matthews. Pass to Mr. Clutch. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Memphis. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Guys, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out, though. If you're going to shoot in the low 30s, you're going to end up losing a lot of games.
Watching the film, guys, they were poor offensively. I expect much better execution tonight.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket. Mr. Clutch has got 11.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Bull. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Bain comes in for Karis LeVert. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. And another miss by Memphis. Golden State's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Here's Mr. Clutch. And Bull pulls it down.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Williams looking over the floor. Matthews against Bain. 6 to shoot. Front past the arc. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down. Mr. Clutch has got 5 rebounds tonight. And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bain evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a 3-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
And now, let's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Warriors, number 1.
do they love to run. I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
That free throw, no good. Marcus Smart's checked in for Morant. Curry's checked in for Golden State. So he can't get either to fall.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the rejection by Jackson. Williams kicks to Bain. Now Williams. Outside Jackson. Back to Williams. Bain for three. And it's good. Assisting in the play was Williams. Williams has got his third assist on the night. Warriors trail by 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Smart. Pass to Bull from outside the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Wiggins. And there's a minute 45 left now here in the second. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Cobb. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Curry to the rim. Finished off the break. Curry's got 4 this quarter.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Outside, Bain. 52 seconds left in the first half of the game.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. Here's the screen. A three-pointer is right on target. Mr. Clutch has got 14 points for the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Smart misses. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Jackson Davis. Smart deciding where to go with it. Bain with it. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Warriors ahead. They're up by 2. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Okay, so now let's talk about that point guard matchup from the first half.
Their teams have leaned on them, and they've been rock solid. Actually, more than that, they've been the catalyst.
Leading by example. We're seeing it firsthand. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Stephen Curry's out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5 down low. And here's Morant following Jonathan Kuminga's 3. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night from top to bottom, each roster, there are so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send the second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Bull.
And you can't forget about Bull's range. After all, big men like him are expected to take the 3 in today's game.
And stolen by Bull. Over Kuminga. Bull, that's good. Bull's got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Jackson Davis. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Off target from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive, so there's a balance.
And it's Morant missing.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Kuminga the pass to Mr. Clutch. There's the 3. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Pass to Bull. Back to Morant. Williams passes to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Well, this is what the fans want to see. Morant showing off all of his superb athleticism.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Jackson Davis with it, guarded by Jackson. Curry's shot is good.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
The Grizzlies trail by 5, and many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Bane. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant outside. Oh, that's blocked. And they recover it. Bull, that's good.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Golden State's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Mr. Clutch kicks it out to Wiggins. Offline with his 3. Memphis trailing here. Outside, Bane. Bull setting the pick for Bane. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Yeah, Bane is dangerous from three-point land. The defense has to chase him off that line.
There's Mr. Clutch. Bowl covering. Can't stuff the alley-oop home.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Now here's Morant. He's got 12. He takes it in, and he banks in the layup. And now a three-point Memphis lead.
And their defense has taken a turn for the worse here in the second half, allowing way too many easy looks.
G.G. Jackson. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. We've got Morant. He's out there with Karis LeVert. Brandon Clark is out there with G.G. Jackson. And it's LaRavia in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Memphis leading by 8. And here's LeVert. Clark a screen on Curry. And that one's good by Clark.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Here's Mr. Clutch. The shot's good. Mr. Clutch has got 21 in the game.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Clark. Back to LeVert. Here's LaRavia. Pocket 6. Out to Morant. Three-pointer, LeVert. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got 7 rebounds in the game. Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
Here's Morant. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Jackson Davis gets it to go.
Tossing a pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Clark up top. Pass to LeVert. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Due to that aggressive style of play on the offensive end, LeVert is kind of just used to contact at this point.
Morant against Wiggins. Clark outside. It's LeVert on the wing. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. And it's LaRavia missing. Warriors trail by 5. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Kept alive. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Three-pointer. They grabbed their own miss.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Williams has checked in. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He was very fired up. He said, look, this is going to be a big win for us. We close this out, and we'll show the rest of the league who we are.
Thank you, David. Here's Morant. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Kuminga's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. He gets it in there. Mr. Clutch has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's LeVert. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeVert's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Got a piece of it. Mr. Clutch, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Mr. Clutch. Curry on the wing. LeVert with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Looking to get back on track here. And Morant gets it to go. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And also, you've got to mention the block shots. Playing hard on defense, not allowing shooters to get comfortable.
First team. Substitution for the Grizzlies.
Now here's Morant. From 12 feet out. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health. Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Outside, Bain. Wiggins against Williams. Bull. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead has come down to 2 on the bucket for Mr. Clutch.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Morant finds Bull. Now here's Morant. Jackson Davis defending. And then Morant slams it in.
One thing the ball in these spots is what makes Morant the leader that he is.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Bain passes to Morant. That 3 off the mark. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Curry outside. Rebounded by Jackson. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bull. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 6 assists here tonight. Here's Mr. Clutch. Running by Morant. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Bangs home the trifecta. Mr. Clutch has got 17 points here in the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. It's the first that narrows the lead down to just 3. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Back to Bull. Jackson a screen on Curry. And another miss by Memphis.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And it goes down 2 points. 34 points for Mr. Clutch. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth. Morant gaining the 4. On the mark with the 15-footer. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, that's why you give Morant the ball down the stretch. He does not fear the big moments.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Look, every trip to the line counts, but getting all of these was extra important.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Mr. Clutch pulls it down.
Well, when he's got space to operate inside like that, he is not going to hesitate.
Outside, Kuminga. Curry passes to Mr. Clutch. Back to Curry. Pass to Mr. Clutch. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Curry. Morant with the steal. Hole with it. No good from outside. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that hole?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. "12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. There's the drive. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Curry outside.
Got it! Oh, amazing! Perfect timing there.
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, it doesn't get any better than that.
Unreal. What a finish. Nothing better than a buzzer-beating 3 to win.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.
Way to bring the effort tonight.